Hi everyone, Diaper Girl Psychera here. I'm here to do a update video with a bit of a review on one of the samples that I got from North Shore Care. Now, if you saw the video I posted on May 9th, I ordered samples from NorthShoreCare.com, which included their new colored Supreme Lights. I was interested in them because, more color. They added new colors to it. They have options of purple, blue, and green, as well as their basic white. And I was curious about testing them because I had not had a chance to try them out. I've tried their Supremes, but not their Supreme Lights. So I took this opportunity to do so. And let me just say that I'm actually pretty impressed by them. Their price is relatively inexpensive. You can get a case of them for not that much when you think about it. Their cases of these come with, depending on will vary depending on size, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and double check that, give you accurate information. But yes, if you order the North Shore Supreme Lights, your options do include the colors I mentioned, as well as size options. They've got their medium, which is listed at 28 to 44 inches. My hip size is 41. I have recently measured that, and the mediums fit quite well. The larges are a 40 to 58. If you're interested in those and are a little bit larger. And if you were to get a case of the mediums, it is $73, which is honestly not a bad price when you figure the case in mediums is 4 packs of 15. That is 60 briefs or diapers, however you want to word it, 60 of them for $73. I do believe they run sales tax and shipping. Shipping's usually not that bad. If you're curious to what it is, you can go through, kind of start setting up an order, and you can actually see what it would cost to get sent to you. I do not remember where specifically they're located. I could probably figure it out. And shipping to me here in Western Washington, I think runs about $11, which is not that bad for that price. So figure $85 for a case. That's not a bad deal, especially when it's a case of 60, and you look at some other places, they'll charge you $80 before shipping for a half case of 40. So I'm actually really liking these. It's a really good amount. Now, like I said, if you are a little bit larger and need their larges as opposed to their mediums, the price does go up a little. Instead of being $73, it is $84. Shipping and everything does still apply on top of that. But nonetheless, the interesting thing is a lot of incontinence brands utilize a little drop scale. The more drops on their scale, the more absorbent an item is. These have a 3-drop rating. However, if you are experienced with the Depend Maximum Protection Fitted Briefs, I can tell you right now, these Supreme Lights are actually more absorbent. How much more? I can't give you an exact estimate. I couldn't fully test that this time. But nonetheless, a test I was able to easily do, which simply involved wearing to bed, did result in no leaks in the morning, which is a good thing. So, if you're looking for an alternative to some of the store brands or the Depend and want something more absorbent and maybe a little more than just a base white item, you might want to look into these. They're decently comfortable. They're also pretty quiet for plastic backed, which is another plus. If you actually look at some of the pictures they have on, it actually shows that all 4 of the tapes, 2 on each side, are actually the doubled tape style. So they've got the base tapes, and then they've also got that blue tape underneath it. So the first one secures to you, and the second one can be used if you have to readjust it, or if you are good at getting them on well, it allows you to wrap it up and tape it to itself nice and securely, which is always a benefit when disposing. But yes, so the new North Shore Supreme Lite tab style briefs, if you actually want to know specifically what they're called, they are on northshorecare.com. I will include a link to their site because they have several other products. And for those of you into ABDL items and ABDL style diapers, they do have a couple of those available from some other makers. So you might want to check that out. It might be worth it to you. And like I said, the new colors they offer are a purple one, a green one, and a blue one. So I'm so far very happy with them. And if you need and you're not sure, you can actually contact them. They have a contact us available that pops up on your screen over in the corner. Allows you to access the ability to text with them, do an on-site text chat with them, or a phone call. Even looks like the Facebook Messenger icon is there. So you can get in touch with them and ask them some questions. And if you're interested in trying one of their products, they're generally willing to send you something. They actually sent me quite a few. If you saw my unboxing video, you saw that I ended up with 2 different sizes in the Supreme Lites because I wasn't sure about my sizing particularly, because on a lot of brands I fall right there in that overlap of 2 sizes, so neither size fits quite right. But I'm telling you, these mediums fit very well. I was actually nice and happy with them, better than some other brands I have tried. And they also sent me samples of the Mega Maxes because one individual I was dealing with wasn't quite understanding what I was asking. So, a little misinterpret there, boosted my sample pack. But yes, and if you're wondering about the cost of getting a sample pack, if you've checked other sites and haven't found them yet, they don't specifically have a tab or a drop-down option in their products for a sample pack. You usually have to contact them. And the nice thing about it is they will generally ship them to you for free. At least that's what it appears to be. Now, obviously, I wouldn't go overkill and try and get samples of everything. They're probably going to say, well, why don't we go ahead and send you a sample of, what you're most interested in. Don't be greedy. Okay, I was asking for a sample in 2 different sizes, just for a size comparison to where I knew what size was best for me. They're willing to do stuff like that. If you know you're in that gray area between 2 sizes, definitely ask. You can probably get a sample of each size. But yes, I'm so far very pleased with them. They are more absorbent than most products you can just go buy in most stores, which is always a good thing. And for those of you who are worried about them being heard if you wear them in public, whether by choice or for need, they're actually pretty quiet. I was really surprised. And the material feels a little soft too. It's not actually that bad. And having the nice colors with the little lighter colored dots on it, like you can see in the pictures, does make them a little more than just your basic everyday white adult diaper. So that is my current review of the North Shore Supreme Lite tab style briefs. Specifically, I got the purple one. Purple's like my favorite color, so I had to do it. And I hope this information helps you, was informative. And like I said, I will be including a link to the website in the descriptions. Thank you for watching. Bye.